I still don't know the theme song to Prison Break, but I'm here. Yeah. We're gonna break in, we're gonna save our friends and our boyfriends. Well, actually, just the one boyfriend. No one likes Alistair. Am I right?
You need me?
I'm right. I always need you, Liliana. That's just a fact of life. Alright. Hello.
State your business.
Liliana, you bluff.
We have come to perform last rites for a condemned prisoner.
What for? Mother Augustine is already here.
Morgan, go ahead.
Mother Augustine is but one frail woman. There is much praying to be done now. 'Twould be too great a burden for just one priest.
Now more than ever, the chant of light must be sung from even the meanest of places. A single voice will hardly reach the Maker's ear over the cacophony of human suffering.
Ah, fine.
Oh, another twist on the Zevran Ogren duo is that they're twins. We're twins! Zevran carries it. Zevran carries it.
Tale should have fooled no one.
Everyone trusts priests. It's only natural.
If you believe that, you are a bigger fool than those guards.
I like the idea that this was Liliana's idea and Morgan is just going along with it because she's like, this is never going to work. Go ahead, Liliana.
We have been sent to minister the chant for the prisoners here.
How many priests does it take to pray for a handful of wretched criminals? Fine. I'm not one.
And like I said, Sten has no patience for it. No patience for this. He just wants to start swinging right off the bat. Alright, go ahead, Liliana. Also, Liliana has a ranger companion, which is going to be very helpful for her. Just to stack the odds a bit more. Oh, look, here they are.
Perpetual sacrifice, pray. Oh, I wasn't expecting... Did Bioware send you? I already told her I'm old, not dead. I can handle the work here perfectly well.
I'm sorry.
I've served the Chantry longer than she has. And what do I get? Wouldn't you like to retire, Mother Augustine? Retire? I have not spent 30 years ministering to the condemned to spend my days gardening and tatting lace, I'll tell you that. Preposterous idea.
Liliana, go ahead.
I had no idea we were being sent here to slight you. That's unconscionable.
It's an offense against the Maker is what it is. And it's about time I did something about it. Be good enough to mind the chapel for me, would you, dear? I'm going to give that woman a piece of my mind.
Yeah, you tell her. You tell Boanne. You tell that. I can't swear yet. We haven't been 3 minutes in. I'll mind. I just have to use the restroom. Excuse me. Alright. So if I recall correctly, we can use the ballista and fire on these people.
Did you hear that Tan Hao was murdered?
I think that's a new record.
Oh yeah, the Earl of Denarims don't survive very long. It's quite crazy.
For 10 days.
Must you keep poking me?
I heard the Chantry
This
was
is so
offering to pay
exciting.
anyone who'd come to the funeral.
Liliana, you're so pure.
Kin will make the trip free.
This might be tricky.
If you wish to plan, do it quickly. They may be taking the warden for execution as we speak.
So yeah, I believe you can fire that at the door. And that'll be your way in. Which is fun. Let's see, yeah, you can just I think you can just fire at people for a slight advantage. But let's just talk to Sergeant Tanner
State
first.
your business.
Liliana, go ahead.
You're the officer on duty, aren't you?
I am.
Is it difficult? I can't imagine being responsible for the lives of an entire fortress full of people.
What do you mean?
Everyone depending on you all the time? It doesn't keep you up at night? You don't think to yourself, what if I slip up? What happens then?
No.
And not just in the fort. The whole city of Denerim relies on you. Thousands of people.
I hadn't really thought of it that way.
I just can't imagine.
You know, Maker, I think I'm going to be sick.
Sergeant, where are you going?
And they're all leaving for some reason. I don't know why, but they are. Alright, I think past this point.
Best prepare for battle. No one will believe we belong here.
Yeah, so this is the game. The game's telling you now, like, okay, no one will believe you anymore. Cut it out. Start fighting now. Because that's it. You're not getting past any more of these people. You're good, right? You're good. Morgan's yeah, Robes of Possession. Okay. Didn't I give you a hat? I gave you a hat, right? Come on. There you go. And we still have the robes in case we ever want to just jump back into them. I'm gonna pop the bear. I usually don't pop the bear, but I'm gonna pop the bear. Okay. Dun, dun.
Your word? Of course. Be wary.
Intruders!
Yeah, that's us.
Hurry.
Wouldn't do that.
Okay.
That sounds right. Could've sworn I heard
I actually wouldn't. Whatever, you know what you're doing.
I'll do it.
Could've sworn I heard something.
It's done. As you like.
Pop.
On my way, I shall.
Very well done. You're all dead. If you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. Dun dun dun. Time to let you go and spare off this way to be and joke and look. Another line without a hook. You held me close as we both shook for the last time. Make a good hard look and I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Well, I'm not okay. No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. You wear me out.
So be it.
You little runt.
Little runt. Good enough.
Listen here.
So be it. Stop your drooling and save some dignity, fool. Very.
What a scream.
I shall do it.
Here, you do that. I'm just gonna keep firing there.
I'll do it.
You're asleep, one,
It's done.
Mr. Grinch.
As you like.
Nice. Da 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 da. Da da da. We're doing great, by the way. This prison break is going exceptionally well. Is there an item there that I missed? I'll get on the way out. If there is, if it is in fact there. If that is your real name.
Why are we always attracting danger?
Shoot.
Make it red!
There we go. You're dead. What's up, guys?
What now?
What now?
Come quickly, Warden, though I doubt you are inclined to linger.
There you are. Follow me. The Arl is waiting for us.
Thanks, guys. And I appreciate how the game just kind of gives you all your stuff. Look, I'm taking a knee. Nice.
Ask me anything.
What if I asked you?
I am unable to do that.
Marry me. Still a ghost.
Of course.
Of course.
Just like you wanted.
Nobody in here. Not so much as a poop bucket to eat out of. I didn't need that. Oh, I think if you end up breaking out and hand fighting these guys, your stuff is in this box. I believe it's in this box. Nothing here? Dang. Dang, dude. Alright. That's enough of that. This guy's dead. He can't be helped anymore. Oh man, all these dead bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. can't control this. Let's try this for a little while. Just for funsies. Somebody help me through this nightmare. So now that we have the full party, we can just start wrecking shop throughout the whole place if you want extra items. And experience, which we do. Don't want that, I'm good. Thank you. It's crazy to me that we're running up on the end of the game. You know? It's wild. Wild force.
As you wish. As you wish. This should be.
You're all corrupt, probably.
Let's get started.
Probably. So, you know, as long as I'm not hit, this is viable. This is very viable. Lesser injury. What's down here? No. Nope. I like the bear's still here. Oh, there you are.
Alright, new order, death.
No. There's no intruders. That's crazy talk. Oops.
Direct me.
Get directed. For free. Oh, you're wrecking them. He's wrecking them. I killed the Colonel. The Colonel loves this chicken. Just here for the experience, everybody. No need to get crazy.
I finished.
She's finished. Oh, I want the stuff on your corpse. Ooh. Oh, maybe I did need to come back here then.
Warden senses tingling. On it. Right.
Skadoosh.
Let's get started.
Stop missing.
Easy enough. As you wish.
Stop missing. There you go. Got him. And then this is now a dead end, but we'll be back here at a later point in the game. Yeah, that's a dead end for now, but we'll be back here later in the game. Nope. Yeah, sure. Nope. Yes. Around. Alright, now let's leave. Not that much good stuff here, but a little extra XP never hurt anybody. Except the people I'm murdering. It's very clearly hurting them. As I say, you guys coming? Falling behind. Hello. Oh, oh, those are the people loading out.
Enemies approaching.
What the?
No. There's no need for that.
The prisoner's escaping!
No. Shush. Why am I stuck? Like I'm legitimately... Okay, there you go. He's out.
Violence is a solution. Sometimes.
This should be easy enough. As you wish. On.
You should run while you can.
Right. On.
Back.
There's a little bit of delay. Yeah, holding my bow makes spells take a little bit longer.
Let's make this quick.
There we go. Sorry, I had no choice. Maybe the door was locked. Maybe I did have to come through here. Maybe that is what happened.
Idle time is wasted time. Let's get on it.
Let's get on with it.
Of
I know.
course.
Yes.
Nope. Obama ain't talking about you. Let's leave. To the estate. We're back. 'Cause I'm back in black. Prison break. See, we broke out of prison. That wasn't so hard. I ran out of soda. It's late. I should stop drinking anyways. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, dun 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 dun. Alright, let's save the game before we walk in. Because this is another part of the game where there's a very interesting series of events we can take. This is where the game starts really wrapping up to its end game. Hello.
Maker's breath. It's good to see
I'm
you
back.
in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going back there. I am not going back to jail. I served my knuckle. You come and take me.
I can believe it. Though I'm afraid if we do not act quickly to erode Logain's,
Am I not?
we may all
Am I not now like
for Drake.
a criminal for breaking out of jail? All right. Well, what happens now?
We will need to work together, and quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat, yet even now I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled.
It does sound like me.
He may even believe it.
Is there no way to actually just talk him out of this?
I thought so. I'd hoped so. Hal's influence was strong. His death can only be a good thing. But even that will not be enough. I know my father, and he is committed to his course. He will see this through, no matter what. You will need ammunition come the Landsmeet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Hal and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there,
Racism.
but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Hal's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
Alistair's like 3 feet away, by the way. How are you a strong... Wait, I mean, here's the thing. She's 100% right. She's 100% right. But please, go ahead. You've started your case. Please make your case about... Please continue about why we should pick you.
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. And decent. But even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin.
That's the thing.
I am what this country
Kaelin was a moron.
who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Okay.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Logain first brought her to Denerim.
Here's the thing. My first playthrough, I thought she was right.
Boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Why do you think she's trouble?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united.
Don't you all want what's best for this country? You don't even have different politics.
How much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily.
To be honest, I don't think she should either.
I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Logain.
Like, Alistair doesn't want the throne. And she's single now, right? I mean, she technically would make a better ruler than Alistair. Alistair doesn't even want it.
Honora was a capable administrator for Kaelin's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about that.
All those years just to lose our royal line in a
Dude, who cares? As long as the country's doing fine, who cares who's in the chair? But if Alistair's mom was a maid, it's an elven mage, but the story here only thinks that it's a maid. How's that better?
Thanks.
Oh, now you remember your year.
His mother was a maid, but his father was Merrick Theron, for whom we all risked our lives to win back the throne. I only wish Merrick had taken more time to instruct the lad in the politics of ruling. I did my best, but we all hoped Kaelin and Honora would secure the succession.
Why is it so important to put Merrick's son on the throne?
Ferelden was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his descendants have ruled Ferelden.
Yeah, but who cares, though?
The heritage we preserved from the Orlesians. And it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter.
Without the special chosen one, we'd all just kill each other. That's stupid. You're stupid. Eamon, you're an idiot. Like, Honora is doing just fine. Just because the right person isn't, like, came from the right set of balls, doesn't matter. I'm arguing against, like old monarchy style thinking. Like, I'm not gonna get anywhere like this. But maybe Alistair could marry Honora.
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me.
Just close your eyes.
Stand over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Put your fingers in your ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the Landsmeet to remove Loghain from power. With Theron blood on the throne, and Honora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen, unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility.
Alistair doesn't really want to be king.
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown.
I agree, man.
Better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few
Shut
months of
up!
experience,
How dare you point at me and say I'm wrong?
he knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance.
And more importantly, he believes in a Christian God.
To turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
Whatever.
We certainly have a great deal to plan.
So what do you think Loghain's doing in the alienage?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now.
Alright, bye.
Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will
I was
either be a
planning on it.
powerful ally
This
or-
episode might be all talky talks.
And the sooner we know which she is, the better.
And Riordan is over there. But right now, we're kind of hot on the heels of this politics thing. So Riordan, you wait. We might have enough time to talk to you, so we just wait there.
I haven't been here at
Shut up.
Ask away. Of course.
Never mind, you're fine. Alright, so, hold on, everybody, please, your attention, please. Yes, just stand there. Oh, please, this is quite rude of me, excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna take off my hat. Alright, so, we stand at a crossroads of many choices for the endgame now. We could, as Eamon has suggested, keep Alistair as ruler and go down that path, over there. We could also, as Honora has suggested, and Alistair clearly wants, we could have Honora become the sole ruler again. Continue as she is, and just keep going. There are also other factors. For example, if I was a human noble, I could persuade Honora into marrying me. Or at least, like, kind of getting engaged. And then I would basically be king. Not really, but only a human noble can do it. It's the only origin, that can do it. There's another option, as I have just put it to Eamon over there. Hi, Eamon. Wave to the camera. Fantastic. Another option is to convince Alistair and Honora to marry. This does politically present the strongest argument, even though the argument is dumb that we need a Theron on the bloodline, that the country will be united. There are some factors as to affect how this will go. There is the fact that Alistair does not want to do it, and Honora do not want to do it. They both do not want to do it. You must have a high persuasion to do so. And in doing so, everybody still listening? Okay, good. And in doing so, very clearly, they will match them together. Now there's a modifier to this. We'll get to the specifics of it a bit later. But whether or not we have made Alistair hardened, also that other thing, will determine what type of ruler he is and how eager he is to participate. There's also another condition. Honora's willingness to have Loghain survive the events of the game. That will... Excuse me, sorry. Flick on my wrist. That will determine another set of priorities that will result in Alistair's fate for the end game and resulting games. I have an idea for how I want the game to go, and it's my personal canon. Although it is very manipulative. It's one of those things where I'm like, I like doing it for the legacy and the canon choices, but oh man, does it make your character seem like a piece of crap. Not the worst character it could ever be, but you'll see as we continue down the path. Hello. Hello, woman.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me.
Hello.
I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens.
Not that well, apparently.
Good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
You're proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the...
That's a very good point.
Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
So what happens to Loghain if you're queen?
He is my father, as well as a great general, who has served his nation well until now. If there is a way for him to live, I would prefer it.
I would rather he lived. Honestly, if you look back at his history as a leader, he's actually very competent.
I am glad to hear it. In the end, it will be up to the Landsmeet to decide, I think. Does that affect your decision? Can we yet come to an arrangement?
Okay, why should I support you? Go ahead, go.
For years, I have ruled this kingdom as Caelin's queen. As much as they loved Caelin, all of the Banon knew this to be so. Caelin was a good man, but what is needed now is not another good man, but a good ruler. I sent Alina here not solely because I thought I needed help, but because I saw an opportunity for us both. What say you then? Your support for mine in the Landsmeet?
What if I got more than just your support? Oh wait, hold on. Better candidate than Alistair?
Do you disagree? You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness. We all do things we have to sometimes. What does that mean? Being a good ruler requires more than just ambition, though. Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not kingly ones. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden.
Yeah, if I could, I really would just keep Alistair's Grey Warden,
honestly. Serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn.
How do you know so much about him?
Caelin knew of Alistair. It was Arl Eamon that kept Alistair out of the courts, as Merrick had desired. Oh, there are some who would follow Alistair out of respect for his Therin blood. The others would see this as Eamon grabbing for power. Who else do you think Alistair would turn to for help?
That's true.
Eventually, the nobility would return to the old days of constant...
She makes a really good case. Eamon made a terrible case.
...would destroy everything Merrick built.
The alternative?
I have ruled this nation on Caelin's behalf for many years. I am a great queen, and as beloved by my people as I love them. Ferelden needs an effective ruler with experience to see it through the blight.
She's got a point.
That is not Alistair. What say you then? Your support for mine in the Landsmeet?
Very persistent. What about more than just your support?
Once I am queen, I will be in a position to grant you whatever you wish. And I shall. Alistair might promise you the same, I suppose. But I would ask which is better.
Gosh, she just calls him weak right to my face.
Or of a strong queen. And even if it is not for you, think of what I could do for the Grey Wardens.
She's got another point.
I could do for your people. I trust I have made my point.
What about a strong king beside you?
Tempting. Sadly, the people would never accept a mage on the throne, even a consort. I can see the benefits of what you propose, perhaps, but... No.
That's the elf thing,
it is
too.
Impossible.
Also, I like how I said just blanket statement. What about if you married somebody and, you know, you had somebody with you? And she's like, oh, you! And I was like, I didn't say me, but I'm flattered. Yeah, if you're a human noble, that's the only way that can work. So why not just marry Alistair then?
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall.
Yes,
my
that's
main
very
fear
messed up.
is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. But it is true that Alistair has Theron blood. To some, this is more important even
Those some are dumb.
Considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
I might be able to convince him into it.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise.
She's so down for it immediately. Oh, I talked to him.
Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
So yeah, I like to go for the option of hardened Alistair, super hard Alistair, with Honora for one very specific reason. Honestly, if it wasn't for this one specific reason, I would just let Honora do it by herself. I honestly would. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. She wants to be queen. I get it. I don't trust her any more than her father, but I get it.
This seems like a whole, like... This seems like a whole, like politicians don't trust them, but I don't know. What do you think about her?
They say that Honora is smart, determined. She's supposedly the one who's really ruled here, not Kaelin. She's her father's daughter. Me? I say that's where the problem lies. People like her and her father always think they're the only ones who can fix things.
To be fair, they're the ones who have been fixing
Stay
things.
out of
Loghain's a respected general for a
think?
reason.
When the Landsmeet comes, you might even have a say.
You think they'll listen to an elf?
I think they'll listen to a Grey Warden. One who just might save this country yet.
I want to talk to you more.
So, I just saw Honora not long ago. Strange story. She gave me the strangest look. Like she was sizing up whether the cow was ready for slaughter. I asked her why. You know what she said? It would be like marrying his twin. I misheard that, right? Tell me I misheard.
So, you don't look that much like him.
I can't say I like the idea at all. Why should I even consider something like this?
Okay, all right, hold on. Because I tell you to. I think this is my cunning score is actually high enough too. This is one of the only cunning scores you'll see me get as a mage. I think this is the best compromise for peace, so that way people don't go nuts, because people are dumb.
Compromise? Yes, I suppose the Landsmeet would like the sound of that. All right, you've convinced me. If it comes to that, I'll agree to marry her. Make her help us all. Go and tell her, if you think it's a good idea. Me? I think I need a drink. Or 10.
Hooray! He honestly didn't even put up that much of a fight. Can I say too, unless you romance Alistair as a girl, like, he's not ending up with anybody anytime soon. I'll tell you that much.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet?
Yeah, seriously, what am I doing here?
Just a passing note.
Okay, just get them in the same room. He said yes.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it, then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Go for it.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this.
I don't have small
much
feet.
to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Do you need anything?
No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still, thank you.
That was odd.
I have spoken with Alistair. Perhaps this mad betrothal won't be quite the curse it first seemed.
It's a curse. Everything's a curse. Let's tell Eamon the good news. He's like, nah, that's probably not gonna happen. I don't know, man. It's a cool idea, but I don't know.
Warden, let me know if there's any assistance I can give.
They're gonna marry.
What? Maker's breath. You didn't magic them, did you?
No. Listen, she's on our side now.
Of course, but I hardly imagined that you could convince her so readily. I am impressed. This alliance can only help us. Well done, my friend.
He sounds a tiny bit
To do
disappointed.
all that we can.
Alright, shut up. You're gonna get married.
I haven't been here. Ask away.
You're ready. Yeah, married for you. Married for me. Married for you. Riordan has a lot of dialogue. Oh, he has so much. He has so much. He tell you what. I'm gonna cut the episode here. Right, Eamon? He's excited about the wedding. I'm gonna cut it here. On the next episode, we're gonna talk about Riordan. We're gonna talk to Riordan, excuse me, and then we're gonna go to Alienage, and then the game will almost be over. Man, won't that be exciting? Is there any side stuff I haven't done? There's one more side thing I haven't done. One more side thing that we're gonna do before the end of the game. Other than that, everything is wrapping up, and I'm excited. I hope you're excited. No one's watching anymore. Subscribe today. Ghost of the Shadow. Oh, this is a cool effect. Oh, this is a nice detail. You didn't have to do that. It's actually got like mirror physics. That's neat. I like that. So you're gonna kill me in my sleep, but you won't. Would you? Bye.